Hi there, welcome back. So today I'm doing some blood and gore. Having a little bit more fun with the special effects side of makeup. I've gotten started, and this is Faux Flesh molding wax laid over Prosaid and smoothed out with Vaseline. So I just found like some spots, and right now I'm going to go in with some sponges and texture the Faux Flesh to make it more skin texture, less smooth. So as you can see, the pieces have a bit more texture to them. And then now I'm going to carve out my scratches and my cuts. So I'm going to use a palette knife, and I'm going to dig in. Now, since the goal of my look is to look more like I've been beaten up, I don't want these really smooth cuts. I do want them to be a bit more jagged because skin doesn't break smoothly. This one here, I'm just going to leave as like a swell, as if I got punched, and then this one I'm going to put a split in. Go back in with some texture. And there you go. Now I've got to seal this all in. So I'm just going to be using some powder. Keep in mind the mold wax doesn't quite set hard, so will always be really slippery. So careful when you're working on top of it, and don't push too hard because you push all your cuts and shapes out. So I'm texturing up my little swollen piece here, kind of letting the pieces peel off and just kind of texturing. What colors I'm using are an Illustrator Special Effects palette. Illustrator is one of my most favorite products ever, and it's a little pricey, but it's fantastic. So I'm using blood tone and yellow and some bruise tone, and just kind of with this little like watercolor brush filled with alcohol, just tapping it all in. So I'm gonna go in with some of my bruise tone. And I'm very, very light on the bruise tone because it's very, very purple. And I kind of just want to focus that color more in the center of the swollen bruise. And get a little build up. And then just kind of spread it out. Just kind of just tapping it around. This is a very difficult product to use, and it can be very intimidating. But if you work with it, get used to it, and really practice, it is absolutely gorgeous. And then we got a nice little swollen cheek. Like someone just punched me in the face. Now for the split, I'm going to do the same thing. And this time I'm going to let you kind of see it more, how I do it. So with my aged blood tone, very, very light, I'm going to just tap it into the flesh scab. Get you a little close in. And just going to tap it in. I do spread it around a lot, and just keep adding more color to the center, and then fade it out. going to make a slight black eye here. Now the reason I'm more heavily focused on one side of my face than the other is because when people throw punches, they use their good hand. They come up and they keep whacking, and it's usually the same side of the face. So I want to keep it focused over here to get that look. There you go. So that's the first generic color. So I've got bruise tone, blood tone, reds, yellows, working it up. Now, you can go in with some blue. I don't use a lot of blue. I'm very, very light when I use blue. But I'll put it near the center of the bruises, where the bruises are more dark, or are the darkest. So there's a little bit there. A little bit in the eyebrows. Center of these. Very light. And there's the generic bruises. Now I want to add some dirt. Get a little grungy. Fist fights. Leave people a little. I'm going to use some Ben Nye Plains dust. I just like digging it into my fingers and just kind of rubbing it in. There we go. And I'm going to add some sweat. My secret recipe of sweat. To get a nice shine. And now I'm going to go in the bloods. I'm going to use a little bit of fresh scab. And I'm going to put a little bit of this in my cuts. There's one. There's two. And adding a little bit of scratches. I'm going to grab one of my little sponges and lay a little bit of blood on it and just kind of scratch my face. Now I'm going to go in with some blood. This blood is Fleet Street Drying Dark Blood. You can make your own, or you can buy some at special effects stores. So I'm going to decorate my little lip piece. And just kind of drip it. And there we go. Let it naturally drip down. Same up in the nose. There we go. Add some decoration with the blood. And there we go. We got a nice, quick beaten up victim. Fight, brawl, bar fight. So there we have it. We have a beaten up victim bar fight. Well, I hope you like what I showed you, and see you on the next video. Bye.